Good evening, everyone. I'm back. It's still July 1st, 2026, 5:20 p.m. here in Chicago. So right now, as I speak, Belgium is playing Senegal. And remember, this is do or go home. You win or you go home, because this is the round of 32. They're bringing it down to 16 countries. So right now, Belgium is playing Senegal. It is 2-2, right? Remember when we were talking about earlier in my earlier video? Well, the tiebreaker score for Belgium, I got to see who made that first score. But basically, the tiebreaker score from Belgium, he looked like he was African. He might be a Belgian citizen, but he looked like he was African. You see what I mean? They're bringing Europe, and I'm not blaming them. I'm saying this is like to that head coach of Italy. They're bringing those wins back to Europe, even if Belgium doesn't get the World Cup. If Belgium wins, look who's scoring for them. Look who's scoring for them. And they're playing against Senegal. So that's a perfect example. What's going on right now is 2-2. Senegal was ahead. It was a guy who looks like he's definitely African who tied up the score for Belgium. So now it's 2-2. So now they might have to go into penalty kicks. I don't know who's going to win. But if Belgium were to win, look who has a big, big part to do with it. And so for that Italian head coach to talk like that, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Those European countries would not be bringing home all of those World Cups that they've been bringing had it not been for these players from the African countries that he's claiming brings down the quality. I remember when the World Cup was in Germany, and one of the biggest players for Italy was an African man. I forgot his name, but you could tell by looking at his complexion. He was like deep, deep, deep dark brown. You could tell he was of African descent, or maybe came to Italy as a kid or whatever. But I remember, and he was a big name because he was one of the best on the team. I forgot his name, but you see what I mean? So keep an eye on Senegal versus Belgium. And if Belgium does end up winning, I don't know if they're going to win. Right now it's 2 versus 2. And they might have to go to penalty kicks. But you just remember who scored at least one of those goals for Belgium. I don't know who scored the first one. And basically, it would be the reason why Belgium would win. You see what I mean? I mean, since that guy wants to say, African countries do this and that, whatever, like, somebody really needs to I think FIFA needs to sponsor it. If FIFA, like, in a perfect world, FIFA, because of that head coach's comment and because of all the shit that has gone on in soccer over the years, throwing banana peels into the field and all type of shit like that, FIFA should sponsor a documentary about African people who go over to Europe and make those countries, quote unquote, great at soccer. They need to sponsor a documentary about that. Because look at those teams. I mean, my God, look at France's team. And that is one bad motherfucking team. Like, come on. And you got people making comments like that? So, I'm not going to well, I might, shit. I was going to say I'm not going to keep dwelling on it, but it depends. We got a lot more games to go. Because after the round of 16, after the round of 32, there's the round of 16. Then after the round of 16, there's the quarterfinal. Then after the quarterfinal, there's the semifinal. Then after semifinal, there is the final game. So even if you make it out of the round of 32, which is going on right now, these teams would need to win 5 more games to win the World Cup. That shit is not fucking easy. That shit is very, very hard. And for him to discredit a whole continent of soccer players who make it possible for his continent to have World Cups. It's just so unfair. It's not right. Somebody needs to do something. And I say that somebody is FIFA, but they ain't shit either. But anyway, that's all. Have a good day. What's going on with Keyshawn, Devin Haney, and Tank? Is Tank really trying to fight Haney though? Let's be real. Is Tank really trying to fight Haney? And you know I can't stand a lot of Haney fans. But is Tank really trying to fight Haney? I don't know about that one. But I know one goddamn thing. Keyshawn deserves that fight as the mandatory. I don't know what's going on though. So somebody can update me. But that's all. Have a good one.